for joining us at Community Talk. I'm Becca Biagini, and I'm the Program Director at the For Our Kids Foundation. And this is Trisha Mitchell, and she's our Executive Director.
Hello.
We're going to talk to you a little bit about our organization. So Trisha, what is For Our Kids?
Well, For Our Kids is a nonprofit that provides support to children and adults with disabilities. It all started in 2003 when some parents and teachers just thought there wasn't enough for their kids to do in the community. And they wanted something for after high school so they would have something that was meaningful to them and they wouldn't be sitting at home. And so a group of parents and teachers got together and they formed the For Our Kids Foundation. And they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, but then the Putt-Putt building came open, and they decided to purchase the Putt-Putt miniature golf facility. And that was their first venture, and so Brett and Jake were the first employees, and it just snowballed from there, and it became a gift shop, and it became an employment center where we do job tasks, and we are just there to provide support and information and resources to individuals with disabilities throughout Northwest Oklahoma.
You mentioned jobs. What kind of programs does For Our Kids offer?
Well, we, like I said, we have the Putt-Putt miniature golf, and that provides jobs. The individuals can work in the concession stand, they can work in the clubhouse, they can do lawn care work around the facility, they do cleaning, whatever you can think of. We train them on the cash register. We have 2 gift shops, and there they learn customer service skills. They learn how to work a cash register. They learn how to clean the inventory, display the inventory, and put the inventory away. Counting change is a big life skill that they need, and so they do learn a lot of that. And just the interaction with the customers is really good for the clients. We like to have the clients in the community in whatever way we can get them in the community. We also do shredding and cardboard recycling. We have about 75 businesses in the Enid community that we go around and pick up their shredding, and then we bring it back and it's shredded, and then we bale it and we recycle it, and we also do that with cardboard. And so not only does that help the businesses who need to destroy their confidential documents, but it also provides revenue stream for us because of the recycling. Another thing we do is our dog biscuits. We've recently moved into the Autry Technology Center in their incubator program, and we manufacture dog biscuits. So we have clients over there making dog biscuits every day. We sell our dog biscuits in jumbos and other local veterinary clinics, and also in our gift shop. And so that is another revenue stream for us, but in the same time it provides lots of different jobs. So the clients help mix the dough, they help roll the dog bones out, bake them, and then they're packaged and labeled and boxed, and so lots of different jobs through that venture. And then we also make greeting cards. If you buy a car from Northcutt, you'll get a thank you card or a birthday card that was made by For Our Kids, and so we're very proud of that, and it really gives the clients a lot of different things to do. What's so unique about what we do is we break down the job tasks into little bitty pieces so that everyone can participate in some way. So if you have someone with very limited ability, they still get to participate in the whole process. And so it's really exciting to see. And then our facility is very community, it's open to the community. There's Putt-Putt and the gift shops. So there's lots of reason for people to come in and visit us and see our clients actually working. So we're really excited with what we have.
That is awesome.
That's a lot.
So why is something like this so important?
Well, I think it's important because if we didn't have our jobs, these individuals would be at home. They wouldn't be socialized. I think they would lose their verbal skills. I think they would lose their sociable skills because they're, closeted and not hidden away, but just isolated. And coming to work and working and getting a paycheck, it's really huge for their self-esteem. They have people that care about them, people that see them every day, and I think it's just good for them to be around their peers and other people in the community. And so without this, I really think that they would feel like they weren't productive members of society, and we don't want that. We want them to be out, we want them to be working. They all can contribute in some way, and it's just a matter of us finding the way that is best for them to contribute.
Do you have any annual events?
We have lots of annual events. We actually have an event coming up this Saturday, June 24th, mud volleyball. That is actually a fundraiser for Miracle League, which is another program that For Our Kids sponsors. Miracle League is a baseball league for children and adults with disabilities. And we play ball in May and June, and then we play again in the fall. We currently have about 69 players on 6 different teams, and anyone can play. Anyone that wants to can play. We don't look at what they can or can't do. We provide buddies at every game that help them if they need pushed in a wheelchair, or if they can't bat, or if they can't catch the ball, or just to keep them on track while they're out there playing, because sometimes they get a little off track. So Mud Volleyball is a fundraiser where it's just like what you think. It's people playing volleyball in the mud, but all proceeds go to benefit ABC Park. And ABC Park is where we play Miracle League. And For Our Kids partners with the Enid and Bucks for Miracle League. And so they help with part of it and we help with part of it. So it's a really good partnership. But all of the renovations out at the park, the wheelchair accessible playground, the swings, the turf field, there's going to be new tables with shade structures. All of that is from the fundraisers that we do, and Mud Volleyball helps with that. So we're really excited. We hope everyone will come out. It's going to be at the field just north of Scooters, and we hope everyone will come out and watch that. Starts at 9 o'clock and goes till about 3 in the evening. We also do a walk every year in September, and that's our annual fundraising walk, and it's the biggest fundraiser that we have for Our Kids. We depend a lot on donations, and so that is where we try to raise money and get corporate sponsorships, and then the teams raise money. And then we do an honorary walk around the park. And so this year, it's on September 9th. It's at Meadow Lake, where the rides are. We've partnered with Kiwanis, and so the rides are going to be open. There'll be food trucks, there'll be arts and crafts, just booths and lots of different things. And, you know, we anticipate a huge crowd, and it's just really fun. And we really like to see everyone come out and participate. So we'd like everyone to come participate for that.
I know that older individuals work at For Our Kids. Are there any opportunities for children?
Yes, we have the Miracle League, which is for children and adults, but we also do autism camps. And this year we actually had 2 different camps and for different ages. The first one was for ages 13 to 17, and the next one's going to be for ages 7 through 12. And it's just a safe place for them to come and, you know, get the attention sometimes that they need. You know, autism is such a wide-ranging there's so many different ways that it can manifest itself. And so what we try to do is work with each child individually on what they need in order to have fun at camp. And the first week was a blast. And so the next week is coming up. And so that's some of the things that we do. We also try to do special sensory activities throughout the year. We had a movie viewing night at David Allen Ballpark, and we played a movie, and that way families could come and their kids could run around and no one would get mad at them, you know, and they didn't have to worry about being in a theater with loud pounding noise, and it was a great evening, and we hope to be able to do that again. And then we also have a swim day at the YMCA that's going to be July 15th. And it's free, and it's open to anyone who has a child with sensory issues. The parents have to come with them, but it'll be from 10 to 11:30, and they can just come and swim, and hopefully it'll be a little quieter than normal, and it'll be something that they can share together. So we're really excited about that. We also, we also do some parent information classes. Whenever I hear there's parents struggling with issues or they don't know about certain things, we try to have like a parent information session. And we've had them on guardianship, we've had them on trust, we've had them on IEPs, we've had them on online safety, and you know, we just try to see what is the need in the community and try to fill that. And we also give grants to special education teachers every year, and that's something that in the fall they can apply for special equipment or a project that really meets the needs of individuals with special needs. So that's something that teachers can apply for, and those are some of the ways that we help with the children in the area.
That's great. What are some ways that individuals can help support For Our Kids?
Oh, there's lots of ways. We can always use monetary donations, of course, but we also need donations of craft supplies. We make cards and the dog biscuits, and the ingredients can add up. So watercolor paper, paints, we're always needing paper plates, cups, napkins, silverware. We have a list, and so if you're ever interested, you can see that on our website. Volunteer. There's lots of different things to do. We will find something that meets your desires. If you come and volunteer, we have a lot of volunteers that come throughout the year, and we can always find something for you to do. And not only just during the day at our during our regular hours, but at special events, we need volunteers too. We need volunteers to help set up and take down and help us when we have our special events. So there's lots of ways for people to help.
Where can I get more information?
We have a Facebook page. It's For Our Kids Foundation on Facebook, and we post on that almost every day, 2 or 3 times a day. You'll see fun stories about the kids and about the clients, and just see what's going on, and we try to keep that current. We also have a website. It's forourkids.com. That website has access to a lot of information, and also our online boutique where we sell stuff online. Let's see. We also have a Twitter account. I don't even know what the Twitter account name is, but and then we have an Instagram page. So there's lots of different ways to stay in touch. But if an individual wants to give us their email address, we do send out weekly emails to update people on what's going on.
Well, awesome. Thanks for all the information.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for joining us on Community Talk.
Hello, I'm Clifford Porter of the Booker T. Washington Community Center, located at 800 South 5th Street. Please come out and visit us in some of our programs, and please watch for us on Community Talk.
Welcome back to Community Talk. My name's Louis Eggleston. I'm the marketing director at Leonardo's Children's Museum. And today we have with us our summer marketing intern, Nathan Kramer. And welcome, Nathan. Welcome to Community Talk.
Thank you.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm currently at Oklahoma State University, and I just finished my freshman year. And, I went to the job fair there, and I saw an Enid poster hanging around, and I saw Tracy there, and I was like, you know what? And I talked to her, and we started talking, and she, wanted me to come by and have an interview, and I came by, and it was great.
Great. So what are you going to spend your summer doing at Leonardo's?
I'm going to be helping you out.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to be helping with marketing stuff, and especially with Hometown Celebration coming up July 4th.
Yep. And, well, your first week, why don't you tell us about that?
My first week.
Because it was the craziest first week, I think, any summer marketing intern at Leonardo's.
Yeah, with Leonardo's, with their new exhibits, it was just absolutely insane. Because we had all that marketing stuff, we had to wake up at 5 a.m. and go to Oklahoma City. And that was crazy. That's the earliest I've woken up all my summers.
Yeah. So your first week was when the Leonardo's launch was happening. So the completion of the $6.2 million renovation at Leonardo's. So your first day, I think we were meeting with the Enid TV staff. They were filming some of the new exhibits.
Yep.
We met with the newspaper, Enid Buzz. We had Visit Enid through. We were on the Oklahoma TV stations. And that was your
insane.
First week.
Yeah. It was an introduction for sure.
Yeah. So, but you made it through, and now you're just coasting, right?
Yeah, you're right.
No. So you mentioned Hometown Celebration. So tell us about that.
It's going to be July 4th, and it starts at 10 a.m. And we're not going to keep you all day, because obviously you want to go celebrate July 4th with your family.
You could stay all day at the museum.
Yeah, if you want to stay all day, you pay
the museum will be open.
Yeah, you pay your admission at AQ, at Adventure Quest, and that grants you admission all day. So you can celebrate 10 a.m. and it goes till noon, and then you can go inside and play on our new exhibits, which are a lot of fun. And just spend the day there, or you can leave and go
Yeah.
celebrate July 4th.
Because a lot of families will have the cookout and fireworks that
Yeah.
evening, but the morning and early afternoon, you know, if you're looking for something to do to get the kids active and involved,
Come to Leonardo's.
Come to Leonardo's,
Yeah.
yes, our hometown celebration. And so, what are some of the activities that we're going to do
It's
that
gonna
morning?
be, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have the classy turtle race, of course,
Turtle race,
as
yeah.
always, you know, and hopefully we can have someone take down the 3-time champ
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
I know he's training out there somewhere.
That same turtle wins every year, Enid. This is a call to raise your turtles, get them trained for the Leonardo's hometown celebration. We're going to take down that
That pesky turtle.
that pesky turtle that wins
He's
every
too quick.
So turtle races
Turtle
are
races.
a big hit.
We got, three-legged race, and those are my favorite.
Yeah,
'cause-
classic
Yeah,
summer
because they're
games.
quirky, and I'm a quirky person, so it works out nice. We also have gunny sack races. I've never been good at those because I don't have the footwork. What else do we have? We have face painting, and if you want to sacrifice a cheek to one of our face painters, you can. We have 2 of them this year, so we won't be crowding just one.
Yeah. The
one
kids
person.
love getting their face
Oh,
painted
yeah.
on 4th of July.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Fireworks, American flags, the works can
The
be
works.
on your face.
Yeah, yeah. And, it's going to be a great time. The water table's going to be on.
Yep.
So if it's really hot outside.
Yeah, and that's something we should mention too. This year at Leonardo's, normally the water table is open every other day for Enid water restrictions. Well, this year, however, it is not, and that's not because of we shouldn't be less careful about water, but Leonardo's, the way the system works, it's a self-sustaining system, so it's not actually using water like at splash pads or something like that. It's reused and clean water. I should emphasize that too. But this year it's going to be open every day. So we get phone calls every once in a while. Is the water table open today? Well, this summer it is open every day. So if you're worried about that, come out and enjoy the water table.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for sure.
So the water table will be open, and what other activities?
We're going to have live music as well, and that's going to be fun. We're going to have
Live music by Miss Emma Rose.
by Miss Emma Rose. Yeah, you're right.
She's a great young singer and guitar player, so I want to mention her because she is graciously doing that for us at Adventure Quest. So.
Yeah.
So live music, games you mentioned, Plinko. That's an adult favorite if you ever grew up watching The
Yeah.
Price is Right. We have Plinko at our hometown celebration, so that kids can play that. And then also just run around the castle too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can't forget about that. That's a big activity.
Yeah,
So,
it's going to be lots of fun outside.
and food will also be provided with your admission, right?
Yes,
Yes.
lunch will be provided.
So all that for, and what are the prices for admission? What is,
So it's $9 for you to get in
for non-members?
for
and-
non-members, and if you're a member, it's only $5.
So you get all the games and activities and lunch included, and
Plus all-day admission.
yeah. And so if you're a non-member, it's normally $9 just to get into the museum. But if you come to the hometown celebration, that $9 will get you all these games and activities
Yeah.
and lunch provided. So it's a great opportunity to come see the new exhibits, to come get lunch, and just have a fun time celebrating the 4th of July at Leonardo's.
Yeah.
I think.
It's going to be a great time.
Is there anything else you wanted to mention about hometown before we move on?
It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
It's gonna
I'm
be
excited to see all the kids run around, and I'm excited to see their faces,
Yeah. And-
their cheeks especially.
Yeah,
after they get,
and the turtle race.
The turtle
You
race.
do not want to miss the turtle
I want to
races.
see the turtle race.
Yeah. So, and the way that works, it's in the middle of Adventure Quest on the grassy area, and we put out this big string in a circle, and we put all the turtles in the middle,
Center, yeah.
and then we say go, and we put the turtles, and they all
Disperse.
disperse, and the first one to cross the rope wins.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can train a turtle to do that, or if it's just pure dumb luck. But the same
Yeah.
turtle wins every year.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some sort of science
There's
to
also tug of war.
it. A tug of war.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. All those classic summer games, I think, will be there that morning. So come out and enjoy that. And I feel like we should talk about, since folks might be coming to see the new exhibits that day, to mention those new exhibits. And this would be a great opportunity to throw in some clips if we got them, roll clips. No, I'm just kidding. So we have our health wing. We have a hearing center where kids can learn about sign language.
Our dentist office.
Or in the dentist office there, where they can look at the different names for different teeth, what some maladies might be in the mouth, whether it's swollen gums or cavities, anything like that. There's a dental x-ray viewer. There's dentist scrubs that they can wear.
There's the flight simulator. That's my favorite.
The flight simulator. So you have to come check out the flight simulator. It's really a really fun game for kids. And so you sit in the cockpit and you get cleared from Vance Air Force Tower to take off, and you're flying past the Vance Water Tower and past the Vance Tower, and you're flying over a city, and then you're flying through the wheat fields of Enid, through the windmills, and over the wheat, and I mean, it's
well done.
Yeah, and you're flying in a T-1, which is a Vance Air Force jet with more patriotic paint job than normal. The wing commander, Colonel Judy, was at the launch last week, and he does not think that we can get the patriotic paint job for the T1s here, which is sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
it looked good.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll try. We'll push for the patriotic T1.
Yeah. And there's the art studio too.
We have a brand new art studio. It stretches most of the west wall there at the museum, and there's different art mediums for kids to use. There's chalk and pastels and glue and all these different kinds. Yeah. Kids are going to spend so much time just in the art studio. There's a watercolor station for kids to do all different kinds of artwork there. There's an ag center, which is really pretty cool. Yeah. There's a Coke fertilizer game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And you'll just have to come see it to see what it's about. But you can plant different kind of vegetables. There's a farmer's market there in the Ag Center.
There's a wind power exhibit.
And there's a wind power exhibit, which is a lot of fun too. So you crank the turbines, and you light up a city in the background, and the wind is blowing and turning the blades, and that's a lot of fun. Jumbo's grocery store.
Yep.
I mean, every time I go back there, it is filled with people shopping, with little kids shopping, and the carts are just backed up. And it makes me feel like we should have gotten another checkout lane, like at the real Jumbos, so that you could, there's so many carts full of groceries. And kids, it's the most patient I've seen kids waiting to check out at Jumbos, which is really pretty precious. And so the kids can scan their groceries. There's Maria Ray's salsa and No Man's Land beef jerky and Advanced Pier frozen foods, all these different kinds of local companies where kids can see the products and then check them out at the grocery store, which is a lot of fun. There's an Edward Jones exhibit, which kids are learning about odds and percentages and counting and guessing numbers and all those different kinds of things. And there's a park where kids can make sculptures, these big, tall sculptures in the park.
Yep. There's a picnic bench.
There's a picnic bench to have a picnic. It's really, and I feel like I left, did I leave any of them out? I think I covered them.
Yeah.
No, I did. It's the Central National Bank ATM, too. So before you go shopping, before you go to these places in Little Enid, you got to go to the ATM. And so the kids are getting these little Leonardo's bucks, and they're really a lot of fun. They got the Leonardo's logo on it, and they're going shopping with their cash, and it's the only time where the cashier is giving them the cash back.
Yeah.
So kids are getting mostly the real experience.
Yeah.
And parents always say, I wish I got cash back if I came away from the grocery store. But at Leonardo's you do. So you'll have to come check that out. We still have summer camp going in full swing.
For sure.
So it's a magic carpet ride around the world. And this week, it's Australia Week. So kids are learning about kangaroos and koala bears and the Sydney Opera House and their art and doing Aboriginal art, which is a lot of fun too. So Australia, they're learning about dingoes, and we even are dancing around the classroom, waltzing Matilda. That's a lot of fun. So the kids love it. And next week, it's North America Week. So we place that right before the week of July 4th, so kids can be learning about different forms of patriotic art that we can do for America, or they could be doing Central American art, Mayan art, anything like that, Native American art.
Yeah.
There are still spots open, so if you want to sign your child up for summer camp, you can do that. Some of the weeks are getting close to full, so if you're concerned about a spot filling up, just stop by the front desk at Leonardo's, or there's a form online at leonardos.org. If you want to find information about prices or the weeks that are coming up, during the week of July 4th, the July 5th, 6th, and 7th, they have extreme science, which you have to say it like that, extreme science, because it's for kids going from 3rd to 5th grade who want to blow stuff up, basically. I think that's what they're doing all day. Well, it is just an afternoon one, so 1:30 to 4:30, that afternoon class, 3rd through 5th grade. And then the weeks after, there's going to be Europe and Asia and all those other weeks. So
it's busy.
Busy time.
It keeps the kids busy.
Busy time at Leonardo's. Summer camp is going, new exhibits. We have our hometown celebration on July 4th from 10 to noon. So come and check that out. And Nathan, I'm so glad to have you on here.
It's great to be here.
And you're going to have such a fun and busy summer at Leonardo's. So we hope you enjoy it while it lasts. So with that, we hope you enjoyed watching Community Talk. And if you would like to know more information about Leonardo's Children's Museum, go to leonardos.org for more information. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashley Gore with Autry Technology Center, Coordinator for Business and Industry Services. If you're interested in a class, flip through our catalog and see if we have anything to offer. Otherwise, we can do customized training as well. Feel free to contact us at Autry Technology Center and ask for Ashley Gore. Watch for us on Community Talk.